YouTube channel. Rob Kelly here with you.
I also know a lot of the Republican candidates have as well. This is something that happens every 4 years. It's not surprising. There are always people who
I work with our studios, Rob Kelly on the overnight.
we're prepared for that. We take everything seriously. We can't take the fact that we have first generation for granted. And the best way that we can counter that, honestly, is to show why the Iowa caucus is so special once again. To have as many people participate as possible, to have them engaged. And we've seen that already. The caucus is February 1st this year, but the caucus process has been going on for months. The people who are doing see it firsthand really understand that Iowa takes this very seriously. They make it a point, you talk to so many people in Iowa who have seen a certain candidate 2, 3, 4 times, they make sure they see everybody. And they ask really tough and thoughtful questions. So, we understand the best way to kind of quiet those down is to once again run an incredible caucus, and I think we're on track to do that.
Where can folks get more information about the party and the candidates?
So, if you go to www.iowademocrats.org, that's our official party website. We have a caucus tab actually right up front where you can click on candidates. And there are the websites for all of our candidates up there, as well as really helpful information about how to caucus, how the caucus process works. And in the near future, we'll also be revealing the caucus locations so people can start getting their plans ready.
There's a big tie-in for the caucuses and folks working on Alzheimer's. Joining us is Emily Holly from the Alzheimer's Association here in Iowa. What is the Alzheimer's?
Well, we decided, the Alzheimer's Association decided that now is the time to really push and try to get the presidential candidates to make Alzheimer's a priority. You know, Alzheimer's costs are skyrocketing, and it's starting to affect everybody, which is what new information is showing us. But since April, we have been traveling around the state. Our advocates, who are also Iowa voters, have been traveling around and asking the candidates to please make Alzheimer's a priority and sharing their own personal experiences with the disease.
And we reported that in Iowa, approximately 14% of all Medicaid spending is on folks with Alzheimer's and other dementia. What age group are you talking about here primarily?
Early onset Alzheimer's occurs anytime younger than 65, and later onset Alzheimer's occurs after the age of 75 usually. So the median number is going to be, folks in their 70s and 80s.
What impact does Alzheimer's have on those who live with the patient?
The impact is quite detrimental, unfortunately. Caregivers who are dealing with the rising costs of therapies, and a lot of times these caregivers are family members or friends who are taking time off support. Last year, 134,000 Iowa caregivers provided 152 million hours of unpaid care at a value of $1.8 billion, and that was just in Iowa alone. So the effect of Alzheimer's on those who love Alzheimer's patients and care for them is pretty staggering.
What are some of the more common treatments being used for Alzheimer's right now?
Unfortunately, with Alzheimer's, it's one of the few diseases. It's actually the only disease in the top 10 diseases. Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death nationally and here in Iowa. And unfortunately for Alzheimer's patients and their families, there is no treatment for it. There isn't a drug.
Keep it right here.
Is
there a cure in the viewfinder, or is it just something that we're going to have to live with?
Absolutely, there's always hope. The Alzheimer's Association has partnered with the National Institute of Health to establish a goal of having a treatment or a cure for Alzheimer's disease by the year 2025. And so we are seeing so many new breakthroughs in research, and a lot of the researchers at the NIH.
Good morning, Rob Kelly on the overnight. We have to tell the show. It's going with iHeart News. It's going on with the stars. I need to combine. Keep it right here.
Leaders, we can definitely reach that goal by 2025.
What's the likely reason for the increase in Alzheimer's patients over the years?
That is
Rob Kelly. Good morning on the overnight.
Part of it could be that the baby boomer generation is aging, but at this point, no one really knows the cause of the increase. There's no set cure for Alzheimer's disease, but we know that it's affecting folks of all different age groups, and that coupled with the goal of having a treatment or cure by 2025 really is what has fueled this project here in Iowa to get the candidates talking about Alzheimer's disease.
What steps are being taken?
You're not on your cell phones and you can hear us on the internet. Alright, there you go. Took a sneak peek.
Accountability Act. And with that, it states that Congress has required the National Institute of Health to submit a professional judgment budget to Congress every fiscal year, stating how much money they need to keep research going to help us find those breakthroughs that will lead to a treatment or cure of the disease. And so this past spring, we lobbied Congress asking for an extra $300 million, and we're going to see that increase. So right now, this year, $586 million being spent on research for Alzheimer's. So we're very confident that we'll hit that goal.
What kind of research are they doing right now for Alzheimer's?
Specifically, they're looking for links between the disease and other diseases. They're looking for potential causes. They're looking for drugs that could potentially slow it down. So the research is all over the place. Really, what the Alzheimer's Association promotes is just living a healthy lifestyle. Obviously, if your body is healthy, your
They just stop in our studios. We'll get you on Facebook,
well,
YouTube.
I would suggest going to the website, which is alz.org. There's all sorts of ways to get involved. There's ways with fundraising.